On Christmas Eve of 1649, Bohdan Khmelnytsky triumphantly entered Kyiv with his army. In the ancient capital, the people joyfully welcomed the Hetman. All the bells rang and cannons were fired. The people of Kyiv, rejoicing, called him the second Moses who had freed the people from Polish bondage. Students of the academy and school children sang songs in his honor. After passing through the Golden Gate, Bohdan Khmelnytsky approached St. Sophia Cathedral, where he was warmly greeted by the Metropolitan and the clergy. The Patriarch of Jerusalem, Paisios, who was in Kyiv at the time, called the Hetman the defender of the faith. At this time, Khmelnytsky broadened his perspective on the uprising. Before I fought for my own loss and injustice, now I will fight for our Orthodox faith. All the people up to Lublin, up to Krakow will help me in this, and I will not abandon the people, for they are our right hand. Neighboring states, realizing that Ukraine was gaining strength and seeking its support against Poland, began to send their envoys to Hetman Khmelnytsky, including the Turkish Sultan Ibrahim, the Hungarian Prince George Rakoczy, the Russian Tsar Alexei Mikhailovich, and the Moldavian ruler Vasile Lupu. As Mykola Arkas writes, Khmelnytsky now began to look at the matter with different eyes, as if he realized that he was not just a rebel boy, but a hetman by the grace of God and by the will of the people. In February, envoys arrived in Pereyaslav to see the hetman, bringing gifts from the Polish king Jan Kazimierz, and presenting Khmelnytsky with regalia, demonstrating that he had long been hetman by the will of the Ukrainian people. Even without the king's favor, Bohdan came out to meet them with his own mace, while his staff and crown were carried ahead of him. Colonel Dziedziali, unable to restrain himself, said to the envoys, "You have your Poland, but leave Ukraine to us. Let it remain with us, the Cossacks." Khmelnytsky behaved independently, feeling that he possessed the strength and respect of neighboring states. At a dinner with the Polish commissioner Adam Kisiel, Bohdan firmly said during the conversation, "Let the king be a king for himself, as long as he is free from the dukes and the nobility. If a prince sins, cut off his head. If a Cossack sins, do the same to him. That will be justice. The king does not want to be a free king, but I, though a humble man, have been granted by God that I am now the sole autocrat of Ukraine. I will not raise my sword against the Tatars or the Turks. It will be enough for me and for Ukraine to have Podylia, Volhynia up to Cholm, to Lviv and Halych." The Polish commissioners wasted their time in Pereyaslav in vain, trying to reach some agreement with Hetman Bohdan Khmelnytsky. They only reached a formal agreement that neither the Cossacks nor the Poles would fight until Pentecost. The envoys took their leave and departed, sensing that war was completely unavoidable, while Hetman Bohdan Khmelnytsky, regretfully realizing that the best time to liberate the Ukrainian people had been lost during the previous long and fruitless sieges of Lviv and Zamość, and trying to correct this difficult situation as quickly as possible, began preparing for a brand new war.